I live in Thornton, Colorado, and today I'm going to show you what I need to do to straighten a piece of 2 3/16 thick maple. So, I don't have a joiner, so I can't use that. And I do have a TS55 Festool track saw. Now, you're probably thinking, easy, just throw it on there, cut it through. The problem is the TS55 only goes about 2 inches deep, and this is 2 3/16, so it's not going to make it quite all the way through. So kind of had to get a little creative with it, nothing too hard, but what I figured I could do is I could take my track. I have the 8-foot Festool track here, lay it right on top of my piece of maple, get it pretty close to the edge, make sure it's got a little bit of maple showing everywhere. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip it maybe about 3/4 of an inch deep. As you can see, I've got my TS55 hooked up to a vacuum. Unfortunately, it is not a Festool vacuum because at the moment I can't afford it. Hint, hint. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to run this track saw through here. Put on my hearing protection. Now that gives me a nice little straight edge going the full length of the maple. Now all I have to do is bring it over to my table saw, which is DeWalt, because of course Festool doesn't make a table saw. And then I can just flip this little fence over like that. I'm sure if you don't have a DeWalt table saw, all you have to do is put a thin piece of wood there. But that gives me a straight edge to run my board against to give me the straight edge on the other side, then flip it over, and voila, 2 straight edges on a board that couldn't get quite all the way through with my TS55, but it still helped me out in a pinch when no other tool would have helped me.